She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. She let it. If she. Billy Jean, Christian Dior.
Welcome to 2K TV. We have a fun episode for you this week. We're talking All-Star, 2K League Draft, My Team, and more.
First, this weekend is the All-Star Game, which means we have some All-Star trivia for you in this week's 2K TV Interactive, brought to you by Kia.
This year, the All-Stars are headed to Atlanta for the big event. When was the last time the NBA All-Star Game was hosted by Atlanta?
Was it the year 2000, 2001, 2002, or 2003? It has been a minute.
Definitely. I don't even remember those years. Do you remember those years?
Oh yeah, those All-Star Games were fantastic. Next up, which team has 2 starters selected to the 2021 NBA All-Star Game?
Is it the Nets, the 76ers, the Celtics, or the Bucks?
So many All-Stars, but which team has 2 this year? That's the key, this year. You know that answer, you get some VC.
Yeah, this is an easy one. We love these players too. They've been on 2K TV before. If you guessed the Nets, then you are correct. So, who from the East received the most All-Star votes?
I'll give you all a hint. This person received more than 5 million votes. Was it Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, James Harden, or Kevin Durant? That is a whole lot of votes.
For sure, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on the show before, but one of these is my favorite player, and that happens to be the answer to this question. So get it right and get that VC.
We built a hard-charging 37-mile-per-gallon turbo hybrid to help you find your next story. The all-new Sorento Turbo Hybrid, the world's first storytelling machine.
You've got pink diamonds, you've got galaxy opals, but now you can pick up a new tier of player cards in My Team. I'm Brian, and I'm here to talk about Dark Matter. The most powerful cards you can get in My Team. You can pick up the first 2K21 Dark Matter cards in the all-new Pantheon All-Star Packs. This is your chance to collect Dark Matter Zion and Dark Matter MJ. Plus, they both have hero cards. Also included are Galaxy Opal Vinsanity, Galaxy Opal Magic, and much, much more. In the spirit of All-Star Weekend, new to My Team is All-Star Spotlight Sim. Check out 100 new challenges against All-Star teams and face off against event winners in Triple Threat. There are 19 reward cards available, and trust me, you're going to want these cards for your lineup. For the Galaxy Opals, you can earn Brandon Roy and Wes Unseld. But even the pink diamonds are scary good, with cards like Dr. J, Joe Dumars, Allen Iverson, and more. And if you complete the entire All-Star Spotlight Sim, you'll be rewarded with Galaxy Opal John Wall. Finally, don't forget to watch the finals for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament, which takes place tomorrow, March 6th. You can catch all the action at twitch.tv/NBA2K. Keep an eye out for exclusive locker codes and announcements that you will not want to miss. That's all for my update. I'll see you in my team.
In the spirit of the NBA All-Star Game, we've had some great All-Star trivia for you to earn some VC. Here's a couple more questions.
Let's go. So when was the first NBA All-Star Game ever played?
Was it 1948, 1951, 1954, or 1957? They're probably shooting granny style, you know what I'm saying? Underhanded free throws.
I don't even know if I could make one granny style.
Oh, you could. That's how they were getting down. All right, listen to this next question very carefully. MVP award named after.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Jason Tatum. Irving is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Embiid, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now here's Irving. He feeds it to Embiid, outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Oh, Tatum in position. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's Doncic missing.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Now Tatum after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Here's Embiid and the dunk by Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Tatum, and the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Beal against Doncic. From the stripe, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Irving against Antetokounmpo. Beal from long range. Giannis grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry's shot is good.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Tatum passes to Irving, and stolen by James. Goes up, and the dunk by Doncic.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
And stolen by LeBron. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. Inside, it's deflected. Here's Embiid, and that time also a missed shot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. Now he's spoken with the guys. Now he wants to make this a competitive game, one that features at least some execution and not just a bunch of lobs. Maybe some ball movement. He said, look, if we're going to be out here, if we're going to take this court, we might as well try to win this game. And that means playing the right way. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To end the run, And he lays it up and in.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And that's what Curry will do for you. Force the defender to commit, absorb the contact, and get to the line.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Embiid. The West All-Stars pull it in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Mike Conley's checked in for Irving.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And that one, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Loads it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Leonard on the wing. James covering. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here's Leonard after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. Leonard hits them both. Here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. 11-point game.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammate.
And here is James. No points in the game yet for him. Curry is inside. Guarded by Tatum. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for LeBron. A big group substitution here for the East. Zion Williamson's checked in for Embiid. Randle comes in for Tatum. Zach LaVine's checked in for Leonard. And James Harden has subbed in for Beal. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Man, the way Curry scores the ball, whether he's driving to the rack or dropping bombs, he is fun to watch.
Now here's Conley. Floats it up for Williamson. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Now here's Conley. Feeds it to Williamson. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And here we go. All going up court. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Jokic. Doncic has got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Curry's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Harden against Doncic. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, such a crafty. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the all-star week.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Antetokounmpo. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Over in the corner, Conley. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 7.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but came into the league as.
Here's Doncic. Trying to break loose, and Doncic missing. The post. Curry meets him. Now here's Levine, covered by Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Gobert, he's checked in for Jokic. And Paul George is subbed in for Doncic. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Outside Curry. Floats it up for Giannis. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Here's George following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. And Paul George with the 3.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Curry way outside, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Here we go, 1-on-1. Mitchell kicks to Levine. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Brown. It's... Oh!
Man. I tell you what, a lot of shimmy and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And so George will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 10-point lead. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got his second basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, that they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up.
And stolen by Williamson. Here's Harden. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Curry with it. Now defended by Levine. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Brown. Curry's got 20 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. There's the lob to Harden. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. On its way from Curry for two. Can't hit that one. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The drive by Williamson. Harden draws the double. Here's Mitchell. Back to Williamson. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Levine against Curry. Fires from deep. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Randall dishes to Williamson. Mitchell against Curry. Floats it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's George. No good. Nice D from Levine. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Beautiful watching Harden stroke it from this area. He can sink it from any spot on the floor. Bucket is his middle name.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now Curry. He's got 23. On deep. Harden grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Williamson left side. And so it's the West All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during their strategy tonight. Shots in the and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Irving is out there with Mitchell. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Levine in at the small forward.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. he knocks down the first one. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And so Levine nails both of them. Lillard with it. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The East All-Stars have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the East. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now here is George. Tipped away. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second and 2.
Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. Irving against Lillard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They led by as many as 18 points. A nice shot by Simmons.
Boy, Simmons so dangerous in these open floor situations. I love his aggressiveness in getting to the right spot.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Lillard finds a bonus. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Here's George. He's got 6. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the West. Beal's checked in for the East. On defense, the East All-Stars only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Tatum. Tatum's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3 to the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the instincts from the veteran point guard. Chris Paul has tremendous feel for the game and for how to get his teammates the ball when they're open.
Now here's Irving. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lillard, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside for Beal. Oh, Vucevic in position. Sabonis with the steal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And the East with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Tatum. And Mike Conley subbed in for Irving. Simmons against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Simmons passes to Jokic. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Simmons kicks to Jokic. He gets it in there. Jokic has got his first points in this one.
Jokic is really good in these pick and pop situations. He loves them, and he executes them very well.
Conley feeling it out. Outside for Beal, and Leonard has it in the corner. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Embiid. Ball against Conley. And Paul gets it to go in.
Nice aggressive move by Paul. You know, for a little guy, he against bigger players.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They led by as many as 18 points. Lillard banked in off the glass. Lillard's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
LeBron's checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Damian Lillard. Ball against Conley. Lobbed up there for Embiid. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Star.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And here is Doncic. He has 6. Shoots over Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The West All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
All free throws good from Doncic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Conley kicks to Leonard. Oh, Vucevic in position.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Here's Paul. Over Conley. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. The baseline J off the mark. And here's the West with the ball. 3-point lead. The shot's good from LeBron.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
They double-team Conley. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Embiid's got 11.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
James has a 2-pointer and misses it off the right side of the rim. A tight game here in Atlanta. Leonard looking over the floor. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw good from Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And then for the East All-Stars, Williamson comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Harden in for Beal. Tied up with that one. Al Paul. Doncic outside. With the teardrop, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Jaylen Brown checked in for the West. And a switch here also for the East. Levine's checked in. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
Popped up there for Embiid. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the West All-Stars have possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Back to Doncic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Conley against Doncic. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for the East All-Stars.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid. Taking what the defense gives him, he's a pretty intelligent baller.
Doncic passes to LeBron. The quick look, no good that time. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot 8 comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Doncic and Embiid with the block.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Popped up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. George is checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mike Conley. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
To the paint, here's Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great ball movement there.
Doncic with it. 10 points for him. Brown finds Antetokounmpo. Now Doncic, covered by Mitchell. And the pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires, high post. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Brown.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Doncic. Over Mitchell. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Doncic.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Levine against George. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
I tell you what, the offensive game of Embiid, ridiculous. He can score in so many ways.
.139 left in the second quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. The 3 for Doncic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. And here is Mitchell. He's got 5. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The West making some changes. Gobert comes in for Jokic. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Doncic. And here's the West with the ball. They led by as many as 8. Gobert dishes to Brown. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Mitchell passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's off the back rim, no good. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Levine finds Mitchell. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there.
Sure. I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Curry. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim. And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell looking it over. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome to halftime of the All-Star Game. You're watching some incredible talent. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they could have hoped for. This is shaping up to be an all-star classic.
Obviously, this has been a back-and-forth type of thing, but now you're going to start to see the competitiveness come out of these guys. That's right, Ernie. I have to say it really nice. Competitiveness. A little more defense, not a lot more, but certainly a lot more intensity. And at the end of the day, every guy on that court out there is built to win.
This particular All-Star game has some real energy. Guys aren't just going out there and going through the motions. They're actually digging in and trying to win. This is different. I can't wait for the second half.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star Game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2, Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic.
To say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Irving from long range buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irvin has the ability to scorch you from there.
Curry outside, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for the East. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Jokic with the steal. And here they come. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Doncic. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness. But also, he's got a quiet physicality to him. And he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. All free throws good from Doncic. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 23.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Curry against Irving, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars. Now Irving. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jokic with the steal. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. And a switch here also for the East. Vucevic is checked in. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to go much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Irving. Covered by LeBron. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars. The East All-Stars on offense. Trailing by 5. And that one's good. Leonard.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
Curry against Irving. And that one, good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Oh, Vucevic in position.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Curry with it. 30 points in the game. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Curry. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. Can he keep it going? And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 32 points.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Tatum lays it up and banks it in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Jokic. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Curry, good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum showing you his force that time, being athletic and aggressive on the finish.
Here's Doncic. He's got 24. Outside Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 37.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Here's Curry after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end from 20 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Curry's got 39.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Vucevic kicks to Beal. And he lays it straight in. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West All-Stars.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here is Lillard. From deep three-point range, sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Passes it to Irving. To the inside. Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They led by as many as 18 points. Yep, that one goes.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now, here's Sabonis. Simmons dishes the ball. Over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Simmons against Levine. West All-Stars with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Tries again, and Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Sabonis in that second chance basket.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Now, here's Sabonis. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Chris Paul. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for Mike Conley. He's off on the second. And here comes the break. Here's Lillard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 9.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. It's up a 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. Irving's gone 4-7 from the field here. Nobody near Lillard. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the West All-Stars. Harden scanning the floor. Randall right side. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
3-pointer, Lillard traps in the tray.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Count it, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
The East All-Stars have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. So for the West, Giannis, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Paul George in for Ben Simmons. Williamson is checked in for the East.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 15. Count it. Lillard's got 15 points in just the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Harden against Brown. Harden right side. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw good from Williamson. Mitchell, he's checked in for Irving. So he gets them both.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 17. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
James Harden.
And, you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard? Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Harden against Brown. Now here's Harden. Guarded closer. Missed inside.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. A shot. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Antetokounmpo by Giannis.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Lillard from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden, that's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Harden's got 15 points.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Carries it from three-point range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Embiid. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. That adds up to a lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth, we've got Joel Embiid. Zach LaVine is out there with Williamson. Then it's Harden, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Mitchell against Lillard. Over Mitchell. Lillard misses.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Outside, George. Now the pass to Brown. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Lillard. Outside, George bangs home the trifecta. George has gone 6 of 9 from the field, just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The rebound by Harden. Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. The West making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Gobert. LeBron comes in for Brown. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Lillard. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Leonard's checked in. Here's West now. They led by as many as 18 points. George looking around. Here's Jokic. Outside for George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 21 in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Leonard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Mitchell in the corner. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Dishes it to Harden. Back to Williamson. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.